I'm Lisa George with a look at some of the stories coming up tonight after the movie on News Center 10. The Kurdish rebels who are doing battle with Saddam Hussein are giving up more ground. They surrendered more cities today and retreated. We'll have the latest from Iraq. Also, details on the settlement of a lawsuit between the city of Blakely and some of its citizens who claimed that racist firemen allowed 2 black children to die in fires. And with President Reagan voicing his support for a 7-day waiting period on handgun purchases, Georgia's 2nd District Congressman says he's leaning towards voting for the bill. Those stories and much more news, sports, and weather tonight at 11. Coming up on News Center 10, Saddam Hussein gains ground against Kurdish rebels.
The Duke Blue Devils are going to win their first NCAA basketball championship.
And when they fly home to North Carolina tomorrow, they're going to have great weather just like we are. I'll tell you more.
News Center 10 is straight ahead, so please stay with us.
The 3 faces of the lovesick shrink and her chilling truth serum confession to the murder of her cheating lover.
And I want to have enough to kill all of us.
Shock therapy. It's no holds barred as Roseanne shoots off her Hollywood hate list.
Am I the only person who knows that was a huge queen?
Oh, Roseanne.
Tuesday at 7:30 on WALB.
Are you ready for this one? 9 months pregnant and not even knowing until your baby starts pushing its head out. She shot right out.
I didn't know what it was at first. You know, I looked and was like, whoa.
Now, I heard of surprises, but these women had the shock of their lives. And she lifted up the blanket and she said, Robin, you just had a baby. Never in all my years have I heard of 9 months and didn't even know it on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Tuesday afternoon at 4 on WALB.
Reunion, hosted by James Brolin, takes you on a weekly search around the world and straight to the heart.
I think it's going to be very emotional.
With people whose dramatic search for answers will touch you forever.
Please come home. We miss you.
If you've ever lost contact with a special friend, or if someone who's touched your life has disappeared, Reunion is here to make a difference.
It's 14 years since I've seen her.
Reunion.
Saturday at 1:30 on WALB.
Why did this woman pay her 16-year-old lover to murder her husband? Next Donahue, an investigative reporter reveals the startling evidence that led to the arrest and conviction of Pamela Smart. Now she faces life in prison for her husband's cold-blooded murder. Hear the shocking details of this controversial crime. Learn how the pieces of this sordid puzzle came together to expose the murder of Greg Smart. Next Donahue.
Tuesday at 9 a.m. on WALB.
She wants to die! She's obsessed with the leaves on that vine outside of her window. She thinks that when the last leaf falls off the vine, she's gonna die too.
You must fight like that vine.
Art Carney in O. Henry's The Last Leaf.
Don't miss this dramatic special, Sunday at noon on WALB.
On the next Golden Girls.
Where's my heating pad?
The girls battle the bug.
This isn't it. I'd like to know what other electrical appliance you're using under that blanket.
But a home remedy a day.
This stuff should have an octane rating. I know.
Can't keep the doctor away.
It's the first time a female doctor's ever examined me.
If it'll make you feel any better, I used to be a man.
Temperatures are running high on the next Golden Girls.
Tuesday at 5:30 on WALB.
Congressman Hatcher on gun control at 11.
Then Georgia Extension Service, Tuesday.
Good food from the kitchen tomorrow at noon.
St. Paul, so definitely some cold air making its way down here towards the south. We put it all together with our clouds and rainfall, and even some snowfall now beginning to fall in western portions of Texas, across New Mexico, and even into Arizona, associated with this area of low pressure bringing in moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. And with all that moisture in there and the cold air in place, you're getting sleet, snow, and it's going to be causing some problems here into the southeast over the next couple of days as these systems continue to follow the jet stream, making their way off towards the east. We're looking at a snow-sleet mix across portions of northern Georgia. Across the southern portion of the state, though, we're only going to be looking at a rain event, so definitely good news for us. Take a little closer look here into the southeast. This is what we're looking at 24 hours ago. Here's our frontal boundary pushing its way through the southern portion of the state, put the clouds into motion. This is what happened. We see that all the moisture being brought up off the Pacific Ocean, and that's being brought across the southeast. And with all those moisture, we're seeing a lot of clouds across the southeast. Down into southern portions of Florida, though, that frontal boundary, it's stalled out across the northern portion of the state. So we're seeing pretty much clear skies down there, but across the southern portion of Georgia and pretty much all the southeast, we're looking at some cloudy skies. Southeastern radar, a lot of clutter right now around the southeast. None of this here is actually rain. It's just clutter from the radar sites put into motion. This is rain up here towards the north. That will be changing over to sleet and snow over the next few days. Right now, though, going into tomorrow, this is only going to be rain, but off towards the west into Texas tomorrow morning, they're looking at a wintry mix across the Dallas-Fort Worth area from anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of the white stuff on the ground. Nothing here right now, but tomorrow we expect a few more showers to be popping up across the southeast. Now for today, this is what we're looking at. Showers off towards our west, putting into motion. This is what we expect to happen. Showers will be drifting down a little bit more towards the south frontal boundary across central Florida, looking like a cloudy day again tomorrow with some colder temperatures and a chance for some showers. Highs today into the 60s. Lows tonight will be into the 40s. So forecast for tonight goes like this. For today, mostly cloudy and cooler, high of 65. And then for tonight, mostly cloudy, isolated showers of 45 degrees. And then for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, isolated showers, high temperature 54. Let's take a look at your extended forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Chance of showers each afternoon, highs in the 50s to near 60, lows in the 40s as you head towards the weekend. Some much colder temperatures on the way.
All right, it's that time of year. Thanks
Definitely
a lot, Chris.
is.
Well, coming up later, Jim Wallace recaps the surprise teams that could be headed to the Super Bowl. But next on News Center 10's 12 o'clock news, more photo evidence of controversial shoes is debated in the O.J. Simpson civil trial. Stay with us.
The Georgia Farm Monitor is proudly sponsored by Pacific Ag Rentals in Pelham, Georgia.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic. They know what you're feeling. When you're nervous, they're nervous. He won't say it back, but we're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're gonna have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
You're watching WALB, your first alert weather station.
It's Dialogue's 30th year. The show is a voice for minority issues both locally and nationally. That means 30 years of our stories being told, our issues being heard, our history being uncovered. A lot has changed over the last 30 years, and I hope this show will continue to inform and inspire our viewers. Join us for Dialogue Sunday mornings at 9:30, because all change starts with dialogue.
You're watching WALB.
WALB presents Heroes Among Us, a salute to our local heroes who have served with honor and who have given so much of themselves so that we could live free. Watch Heroes Among Us July 4th at 12:30, only on WALB.
Healthcare Today will answer today's medical questions so you can live a healthier tomorrow. If you'd like more information on Healthcare Today's guests or watch previous shows, visit walb.com/healthcaretoday. If you're a healthcare professional and would like to appear on Healthcare Today, contact Kelly Roberts at 446-4074 or email her at kelly.roberts@walb.com.
If it's happening in South Georgia, we've got you covered. WALB News 10. Download the WALB News 10 and WALB First Alert Weather app.
Follow WALB News 10 on Instagram.
All right, ladies, this year the Olympics are in Paris, so we need to immerse ourselves in French culture. Croissant, baguette, French fries.
They're not even, shh, I'm hungry. Let's see where this is going.
Wine?
Now we're talking.
Rendezvous with the Paris Olympics starting July 26th.
Aaron, you might have to cover for us tonight. You know champagne is also from France.
You're watching WALB, your First Alert weather station.
Wherever news breaks in South Georgia, we are there, bringing you the stories that matter to you. When you need to know what's going on in your community, turn to WALB. On air, online, on mobile, we have the tools and technology to bring you what's happening right now. This is the place where South Georgians go to stay connected. From Tifton to Thomasville, from Cairo to Cordele, and everywhere in between. We're keeping it local because WALB is your hometown news source.
When severe weather approaches, it matters where you get your forecast.
So reports of large-size hail over in Calhoun County.
WALB's First Alert Weather Team is there.
We are tracking big storms that will arrive later today.
Local weather information.
Cordele, get ready. These storms are headed your way.
Make sure you have a safety plan and that you and your family are prepared.
Reliable information when you need it most. That's WALB's First Alert Weather Team.
We're WALB. Of course we make advertising easy.
We're WALB. Of course our team creates amazing video that grabs your attention.
We're WALB. Of course we can get your message in front of our viewers here, here, and here.
We're WALB. Of course we offer all the digital products on all the digital platforms.
We're WALB. Of course we help local businesses find the best employees.
We're WALB. Of course we have community-driven sponsorships.
Who can help get out your message? WALB, of course.
All right, ladies.
You're watching WALB. We're working hard for you.
WALB's First Alert Weather, covering all of Southwest Georgia.
Sports Talk, Thursday nights at 7:30 on WALB ABC.
Local news live, always streaming on all WALB digital platforms.
Did you know summer is just 93 days long? Don't waste a second of it worrying about the forecast. Scan this code now. Heat waves, summer storms, don't sweat it. No matter what's coming your way, you'll always know first with the WALB First Alert Weather app.
Healthcare Today, only on WALB and WALB.com.
Bonjour.
What's up with Aaron?
He's trying to get everyone excited for the Olympics in Paris. Only one problem. He doesn't know French.
Baguette.
Merci.
Bon voyage.
What?
Jamie. Croissant.
Ooh, I'll take a croissant.
It's croissant.
Croissant?
You don't sound like you're from France.
Well, maybe I'm from southern France.
Rendezvous with the Paris Olympics starting July 26th.
When severe weather rolls in, the WALB First Alert Weather Team rolls out,
keeping you and your family safe with live coverage from the road,
hyperlocal weather data from the Storm Lab,
so you can be ready anywhere severe weather strikes.
The Albany Area Chamber, we believe in business. It's why every day we take on the biggest challenges to support business growth, business success, and to champion the impact of our businesses. Congratulations to this week's Star Business.
Ferris Screen Printing.
Here.
One in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. I care deeply about creating a world we can all fully participate in, free from stigma, misperceptions, and barriers. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Rooted in communities nationwide, Easter Seals helps empower millions of people, regardless of age or disability, through its life-changing services and powerful advocacy. Today and every day, Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Learn more and get involved at easterseals.com.
When I grow up, I want to be a director because they get to talk to everybody about everything. Action! When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
Because dancing makes me happy. I get to entertain people, and nothing makes me feel more like me.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
Because when I'm a teacher, I can help kids to learn and chase their dreams.
If your child is sick over and over again, it could be PI, a defect of the immune system that affects millions. Early testing can give children a chance to dream.
It takes a lot of caring teachers to make school fun. It takes a great team to put on a show. It took a lot of caring people to keep my dream alive. And now my dreams are coming true. Because of them, I can be head of the class.
And when I'm a director, I get to say, lights, camera, action.
For more information, visit the Jeffrey Modell Foundation at info4pi.org.
That's a wrap.
Healthcare Today, only on WALB and WALB.com.
Watch Dialogue weekly on Sunday mornings. Join our host, Carla Heath-Sands, for community discussions, history, and events. 9 a.m. on Bounce, 9:30 a.m. on NBC, and 10 a.m. on ABC.
You see the code on your screen? Get your phone out, scan it, and download our WALB First Alert Weather app. That way you can get your summer vacation forecast. Whether you're traveling or staying close to home, you can get the forecast you need to plan ahead for your family.